people to come up with little inventions that would help out their community or communities throughout many different places. Um, they would go to different places that needed a problem in, I guess, time and space or whatever, and I would work with them to invent things. And one of these inventions was, I forget, there was a group of people that had to get from one side of a mountain to another side, and there was a great river underneath. And ironically, it was charcoal or something like that, or supplies that had to be ferried across. And they want to know how should they do it. And so at first they were using some sort of backpack method. Like I said, the first rolls or how they stack stuff on their backs to carry. I was the first A-frames, in fact. You know the A-frame. That was actually me and my people developing the first carrying ways of carrying more supplies across. Backpacking. Um, I thought of the A-frame, as a way to maybe carry stuff. And there are many different types and many different ways of carrying stuff on people's backs. And because some of the terrain was very very bad, and they wanted to go, I guess, expedition or something like that. I don't know exactly what it was for, but they were requesting my aid in developing it. So a team of my people did develop a backpack, and one of those versions was an A-frame, of course, A for Alexander. Always being the inventor, I was like, well, why not? A for Alexander, and so they developed the A-frame, and they developed other ways, and one of these ways was also a basket for carrying charcoal. And also ironically, about the same time, there was a great river, and people kept dying inside the river, and so I suggested a rope to be put across the river to allow easy access. Later on, they developed a bridge as well, based on the rope idea of one rope hanging down and then tied, and then a length of board and then tied, and then another rope, stronger rope. So the first bridges actually were because it started out as a zip line, and I was like, well, let's see if we can make it a little bit safer. And I was like, well, what if you just wrapped the rope around the bottom and went back up? That would create a stable thingy that would swing a little bit, but it wouldn't be that bad, a bridge. And I was like, and you could make these things and just ferry them across, board, a rope down, a standing big rope or ropes tied, and then it goes down, then it wraps around a thingy, a board, and then back up. And then they would do all these, and then they would lace them all together. And that would make a bridge. And and as part of, I don't know if it's American military that they were spearheading it, or what group exactly was spearheading it, but they were doing different kind of techniques for carrying backpacks and supplies up a valley, basically, and across a gorge. There was some reason why they wanted to go there. I don't know why exactly. I mean, the details of what exactly or why they were doing it. I think I did it. I don't know if I did it in China or Japan, but I was doing it basically to help out people to be able to carry more stuff by hand, which kind of seems kind of cruel, but these people wanted to carry their supplies and they wanted to know how to do it. And so me and my team of people did develop a couple different techniques for doing it. One of those was the A-frame, of course, and also backpack, and also the little strap over the head to the basket. And to carry hold the back, I think it balanced it, and they said it wasn't all that much pressure and they could do it. I was like, are you sure that, I remember telling them, I was like, that looks like it's going to hurt your head. Doesn't hurt your head or your neck? And they said, no, 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 it's fine. And the ropes went back to the back portion, I think, and then the other thing is it stopped the back. It reapportioned the weight, so there wasn't as much weight on your back, I think, or something. It's something about the proportioning of weight with the strap that went over your head, and they said it felt okay, and they didn't mind. I was working very closely with them, and I was like, "Are you sure it's okay?" And they said, "Yeah, it's okay. It's all right. If you're sure that it doesn't hurt you, okay." And and they seemed to like it, and they seemed to consider it a much better backpack than the old backpacks, or than what they used to use, which was basically, I think they started out using just a rope down the back and with stuff tied and around the neck or something like that. Now I think it went around the shoulders. It went around the shoulders, but it would cut into their shoulders. And I suggested a bigger strap that went instead of that would go over it. I think I forget exactly. It's how these baskets were done. Yeah, and they also weave baskets for me, or not for me, but they weave baskets for their own use. And I got really into basket weaving, believe it or not, for a while there. I've had a very, very big basket weaving. There was a basket weaving contest, in fact, to weave the better basket for the charcoal and other carrying stuff. But yeah, me and my people, we did basket weaving. Yeah, as a child, I was a basket weaver for a little while. I mean, just doing the little thingies, but yeah, basket weaving, huge. Yeah, I think it was me and the Chinese that really we were basket weavers and basket weaving, and also backpacks, and we were developing. I was developing backpacks with them and basket weaving. Yeah. I mean, there was people that wanted to do stuff, carry charcoal or whatever, and I don't really remember exactly why exactly, but they wanted a better way of doing things, and they wanted to be a part of science and technology or whatever. I was just helping them, and my people were helping them, and we were uplifting people. And yeah, the early ancient baskets and basket weaving and the A-frames and stuff like that. That was me and my people, and I was really proud. I mean, I was really, really proud. It's kind of funny to see them carry the baskets now, years, centuries later, based on those early days. I mean, there used to be roads where no one could go, and they wanted to go, so they wanted to go exploring. So I helped them come up with ideas and ways to go exploring, so they could go see the jungle. And there were parties that would go up there, and they'd go and live or whatever. But yeah, those ancient techniques. Yeah, me and basket weaving. Very big basket weaving. It lasted like a month or so, or a week or so, like that. Me and my people were basket weavers, and like I say, I love the Chinese. I can't. The Asians, they had baskets, bamboo, and I had a very big bamboo part too. The bamboo. Me and bamboo go way back, you might say. But yeah, I mean, well, I am the inventor of engines, so they were like, well, let's see what you can do with basket weaving. So we were basket weavers and stuff, and they taught basket weaving to the Chinese and stuff. But that's how the Chinese learned basket weaving and stuff like that, and the early backpacks. Buddhist monks, I guess. But yeah.